Hello friends, how are you? This is Dr. Sri Nagi, Ayurveda and Medicine Doctor and also Isha Hatha Yoga teacher. So today in this video we are going to talk about rose. Yes, rose. We all are aware of rose and most of the times we use these rose flower to make to give someone as a compliment, as a symbol of love, as a symbol of affection, and most of the times the choice of a flower for a girl is most of the time rose. Whenever your friend or wife is angry, most of the times you prefer to pick up rose. It's a natural tendency of a human being that they pick up rose and they offer to their wife, their girlfriend, or even to their daughters. So, do you know what's the science behind that? Or let's see what Ayurveda has to say about roses and what are the various uses of roses that's been mentioned in Ayurveda. So, we are going to discuss all these things in this video. Especially rose works very good when someone is in angry mood, because rose is something you cannot throw anger on rose plant or rose flower. So, a rose flower is one flower that brings smile on everybody's face. So, let's see what Ayurveda has to talk about rose. When we go through Ayurveda texts, Ayurveda says it is not a coincidence we use only as a symbol of love or affection, but it has very close relation with subsiding the Pitta dosha. Actually, the various products of rose that's been used as a medicine in Ayurveda, they stabilizes the Sadhak Pitta. Sadhak Pitta is a sub form of Pitta dosha. As we know, there are 5 types of Pitta dosha in Ayurveda. So, this Sadhak Pitta is one of the sub dosha of Pitta. The place of Sadhak Pitta in the body is heart. So, Sadhak Pitta stays in heart and it symbolizes emotion. All the emotional disturbances that most of the times we have, like anger, anxiety and tension, mood swings, they are more related with Sadhak Pitta. Whenever our Sadhak Pitta get disturbed or imbalanced, then it's very frequent that we get these mood swings very frequently. We get angry on small things. These are the signs and symptoms which designate that there is an imbalance in Sadhak Pitta. So, rose is also related with balancing of Pitta dosha. Why? Because the rose is cooling in potency. According to Ayurveda, the rose petals which we use in various kind of Ayurveda products, they are very cooling in potency, and ultimately it subsides the Pitta dosha. Now, the question comes, what kind of rose being used to subside this Pitta dosha? Or balancing this Sadhak Pitta, because Pitta means heat, a lot of heat in the system, whether it is Sadhak Pitta or any other kind of Pitta. Pitta means heat, fire. When we say it got imbalanced, most of the times it get aggravated, and for that we need to put those substances inside the body which are cooling in potency. When I say cooling in potency, that doesn't mean cooling in temperature. It doesn't mean like you start eating ice cream because it is cooling. It has cold temperature, but it is not sure like it will be cooling in potency. When I say rose petals which are being used to subside this Pitta dosha, I am saying about the property of rose petals. Now, what kind of rose petals I am going to talk about? It is not all rose petals, because most of the roses these days are chemically are genetically modified. So, those rose petals, they don't have the original fragrance and original properties that a rose plant has, because these days a lot of roses are available, those because they are genetically modified roses. Some roses stay for long, for a month they stay. Why a rose is able to stay for a month? Because it is not the original variety, it is just for show purpose, and for business purpose these kind of roses are being used. But there is another kind of roses which is called jungle roses, or you can say in Ayurveda it is called Shatpatri rose, means a rose with 100 petals. So, this kind of rose, if you see, it is this size, and most of the time just outside it is very whitish and its color is very rose pink. rose pinkish color, and its shape is also very wild. It is not very like Valentine rose. It doesn't look like that. It looks very wild like rose, but rose with pink shade. And this is the picture of this rose. So this is the rose which we use for the medicine purpose. And the botanical name of this rose, which I am going to tell, you can search on internet with this name, this kind of rose. It is called Rosa centifolia. This is the botanical name of the rose which has been used as a medicine in Ayurveda.